Corruption, Deceit, and the Evil Spirits Responsible. Wow. This is one hell of a book. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen or read in my entire fucking life. This is unreal. This is crazy. Look, as somebody who can look at a set of things happening and tell you exactly what's going on in a way that most people won't be able to see easily, this book surprises even me. I don't think anybody's ever taken it to this level. You know, when I first saw this in a comment under one of my videos, I was drawn to it for some reason. Something just told me, look, you need to get this. And I'm never wrong about such things. This, in my opinion, is one serious fucking treasure. One serious fucking treasure. It's like stumbling upon ancient knowledge. That's how I feel. I feel as if I've come across something which holds such inexplicably precious information that I do very well to hang on to it. Well, look, if you want a completely objective and unbiased take on things, backed up by the hardest of evidence, this is the book for you. If you want to be lied to, no, this is not the book for you, because there are many things in here that do not follow any one set of ideals. Additionally, this book talks about a lot of things I didn't expect him to know. For example, his talk about rituals and how certain things, even within Christianity itself, has been taken from paganism. Something which a lot of people just don't seem to realize is that, these people, these Freemasons, people who belong to groups that others might associate with the Illuminati, etc. I mean, these people are just like you and me. These people, they get married, they have kids, their kids go to schools. These people themselves partake in various social programs, they go out every once in a while, they have dinner with friends and family, etc. And a lot of us go to school with these people. A lot of us work with these people. Some of us know them, some of us know what they're into. They're just like you and me. Some of them are quite naive. This one girl, for example, that I know, who was in fact proud of the fact that her parents were Freemasons and didn't care much about hiding it. I remember getting into an argument with her once about the gay agenda, and I told her, look, this gay agenda is fucking sick. It's not natural. It makes no sense. And she just told me straight up, well, the gay agenda is getting stronger and stronger, and soon nobody will be able to stop it. I mean, and this wasn't a heated argument or anything. It was we were calm, we were just talking, but it was somewhat argumentative. It was just normal, because I'd known her for a while. It was just normal. I'd not go around telling anybody, hey, she belongs to this group, or her parents are part of this group. Because here's the thing, for example, a lot of these people join these groups like the Freemasons, not knowing all that much about it, and they don't know that much about it for a long time until they start to rank up, and they introduce their kids to it. So this girl in particular that I'm talking about was a lesbian. She was very proud of her lesbianism. She even had some ritualistic lesbian marriage to her friends. She had a bunch of friends, about 5 or 6 of them. They had this marriage, right? And they had all kinds of symbols in their room and skulls and some candles, and fuck, these are naive kids. They don't know what the fuck they're doing necessarily. Or maybe they do to an extent, of course, but only because she and her friends were introduced to it by their parents. Because of course her friends' parents were also part of were also Freemasons. And that's the thing. Freemasons hang out with other Freemasons. So their kids know each other. And this girl actually put up pictures of the fake marriage and all that shit on Facebook and everything, and of course not all that many commented because she didn't have that many Facebook friends. I was one of a few, probably deliberately, of course, because although she didn't try to hide it, it's funny now that I think about it, actually it's possible that this girl just didn't care at all about hiding it from me, because firstly there'd be no point, but also the manner in which she was quite open about whatever the fuck she was doing or interested in was such that I and a few people, a small group of people knew about it. Now that I think about it, but whatever, let me go back to what I was saying. Freemasons or whatever are just like you and me. They hang out, they do things, and this book talks about the fact that a lot of the rituals that you might find in early forms of Christianity, like Catholicism, are actually derived from paganistic theologies. Whoever the fuck wrote this book knows exactly what he's talking about. He's proper. This is crazy. Even exposing Albert Einstein and the fact that he was a fraud. Wow, this is something else. This is something else. I love this part. The Protestant lie. I love this chapter of the book, particularly because it explains why mainstream Christianity makes absolutely no sense and why it's nonsensical, but also provides the evidence to support the Bible. Because, of course, this guy seems to be a very unbiased dude. Very intelligent guy as well. For example, check this out. Oh, I love this part. The meaning of life. I think this guy's nailed the meaning of life. Right, this is the meaning of life according to Alexander King. He says, purpose alludes to a defined functionality, while existence, objectively or not, is a state absolutely in accordance with it, as I am about to explain. Purpose applies to both the inanimate and the cognitively active, but the latter is usually interpreted in a philosophical sense about it. For example, a pebble immediately has purpose the instant it is recognized and or realized by an individual. That very purpose for the fraction of time in reference, and in, but not limited to, the context of the perceiver's frame of reference, is realization itself. It performs a function within the thought processes of said observer. The moment something imposes itself upon our perception and consequently our reality, it has done so with an inherent characteristic of functionality, i.e. a purpose, and through that it exists for the perceiver, regardless of its tangibility, shape, or form. That's the first paragraph. It continues for quite a bit. I'm not here to read the whole thing. But this dude, he exposes Islam, exposes a lot of the so-called, science, the nonsense like evolution. Look, if you want nothing but the truth and the cold, hard truth, and are willing to have some of your biases confronted, this is the book to do it. It took a while for it to get here. This book actually only arrived a few days ago. I ordered it a while ago. It must be because I live in a very strange part of the world, so it took a while for it to get to me. Man, this book is fucking amazing, period. I have no other words to describe it. This book is fucking amazing. Religion Exposed. Corruption, Deceit, and the Evil Spirits Responsible. That title as well. This is crazy. This is awesome. There are certain things in the realm of knowledge which this guy touches on that lets me know he is certainly legitimate. What do I mean? Well, first of all, I've throughout my life, I've seen, done, been involved in a lot of things, and there's information inclusive to the things in which I have partaken in the past that makes me wonder where this guy got some of the knowledge that he has presented. Here's an example. Christian's probably going to try and fuck me up with this, but let me say it anyways. Koenigsegg, the auto manufacturer, there is a certain sign which represents the brand. This symbol. What do you think that's for? Somebody actually asked him what that symbol was for, and he said, I don't know. Why in the fuck did he pause? You should have just said, it's a random sign, it's something random. But it's not something random. That symbol represents something. It's something which has been chosen for him for a specific purpose. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying it's not, normal. And he knows it. Another thing, there's something he wears which is indicative of a body of knowledge to which that symbol, that very symbol, is pertinent. I won't say any more. Just see if you can find it. If you do, don't post it in the comment section. Just just keep it to yourself.